Alright, here we are, back once again in Path of Exile. I believe we're sort of at the start of Act 2. But I was wondering if we could have a little bit more of a look at the current season epics thing. So I'm going to try and find the Necropolis guy. Or maybe I can just travel there from town, like with the hideout menu. It's possible. Yes. I am wondering if I'm live, though, because I didn't get a message from my Discord telling me that I'm live. We'll just check on the channel. Yeah, I'm totally live. It's fine.
Welcome to my little slice of Rayclast, Exile. Got a morgue that can hold a number of bodies. But if it gets full, we'll have to choose what we want to keep.
Oh.
While you're here, we can do some burials. Free some spirits. I think you'll be mighty interested in what happens when we do.
The job's purpose.
You don't really want to know. A withered old man hanging out by himself in a graveyard collecting corpses. I have to assume you're not actually asking. After all, none of the other exiles I work with have ever shown an interest.
Too real. I'm going to invite him to the hideout as well. Let's try View Necropolis Morgue. Well, I don't know what any of this does, but I think these are the guys that I've picked up as we've played. So we can click on the burial plots, I guess, to do the thing that he's talking about. What's this? Oh, so these could be the ones that I've found already. Okay, so I guess we'll click on one of these. No. Oh, I guess we'll click on the outside things then. Let's give this one a click. Oh, here we go. So you just select the one, you don't select all of them. Let's try... This seems to be the lowest level, these two. Let's try this first one. Bury. Perform an exorcism. Oh. I guess I could keep going. I don't know, I'm not too powerful. We'll just try. Wow. Okay, a weapon, please. A staff, please. Sure.
So that you may sweep away the filth that threatens the Empire's return!
Oh. Okay, I was expecting to fight. So it's a little bit lower level compared to my current one. But it has some extra cold damage on it. Ooh, +2 of all lightning spell skill gems. That's right up our alley. Oh, I forgot to change which game we're streaming. Whoops. I'll just fix that on Twitch now. Yeah. So if I can get some more slots on this, it might be fine. see what the guy has to say.
When we bury our anguished friends, the pattern matters. Exorcisms are all about patterns, you see. Patterns of angst, patterns of pain, patterns of corruption. Choose our plots carefully.
We can ask him again about the job's purpose. It's re-highlighted.
I'm not up to anything nefarious or disgusting, I can promise you that. Best leave well enough alone.
Alright.
What's this obsession with the meaning behind our work? Aren't the baubles unearthed here enough to satiate you? Just kill things and stop asking questions.
Oh, this guy's hilarious.
Yes? You can pilfer shiny things from a corpse, but you can pilfer glorious things from a soul. Only source of plasm I've ever seen. Love this old Rayclast, I do. Damned fool he was, that Vol.
Oh, he's talking about Vol. He's like a mighty champion guy we kill in Act 4, I think.
There's a white goo that comes off properly exorcised souls. I've got a colleague I correspond with. He calls them humors, but I don't see anything funny about it. He's got plots too, though I don't know what it is he's scheming. He's a strange one, that. Never quite makes sense. Loves his plants, hates warlocks. Now what were we talking about? I can't quite remember. Back to work, I suppose.
Well, yep, I guess. Try getting right out there and, just placing everything in. I try the nearby ones as well, see if they link. Try and make a helmet this time of armor and energy shield.
So that you may allow them to be headstrong!
It kind of looked like the beam went to both of the places, so maybe. Because I can't do anything with this one. Okay, nothing wrong with a bit of accuracy. Much better armor and energy shield than what I had. Regenerates a little bit of life and is otherwise great. Shame we're losing resistances. But what can you do? Next we'll replace the belt. Or the neck. We'll try the neck. I don't really want to put fire modifiers on it. Big strength neck. Let's go.
So that you may guide their hearts to glory!
Cool. So, big strength. We got cast speed. Awesome. Maximum energy shield, which is great. Takes the final value and then gives it extra on top. Mana regeneration rate, which is cool, and some lightning resistance. Why not? Shame it wasn't lightning damage with a lightning modifier on it, but yeah, that's cool. Let's go.
Greetings.
The spirit hunts.
Got an idea to see what it's about. That's not bad, you know.
Remember to live.
We'll keep this in case we get to a point where we need some super lightning resistance. There's definitely at least one boss that is like a lot of lightning during the story.
Hello. Iramir was a wise man in Oria. He is our wise man now. Hear him. You will learn much. If you do not hear, you will likely die.
Yikes.
Groost does what he thinks is right. And in Groost's dream, he is never wrong. Silk knows more than others think. He watches. He learns. Look between the words, and you'll see the truth in Silk's stories. The forest children are ill. Once they drank from fruit, ate nuts and berries. Now they drink blood, eat brain and heart. This land is in a nightmare from which it cannot wake.
Yuck.
Be kind.
Greetings, Exile. Many exiles come this way. Eramir is not like them, not like you. He is an old man with many stories. He teaches us words that you can understand. He teaches we as Miri to be strong, not in our arms and legs like Groost, strong in our heads. I like Yina. She thinks bigger than this place. She knows there is more to life than hunting and growing Morka. There is spirit. Groost is the big man in the tribe. All do what Groost says. But his spear goes limp when faced with the 8 legs. Her fur, her skin, it reminds me of biting winter. I see her one night. Follow her to a cave in the old fields to the east. Listen to her howl at the stars. A sad, sad sound. Great white beast, she full of old pain.
There is so much yet to be learned. The Asmiri, the culture that descended from the Asmirian mountains and founded the Eternal Empire so long ago. Not that these people have any understanding of their lineage. Their history, identity, all but destroyed in the Cataclysm. These Asmiri took in a disowned son of Oriath, fed me, healed me. To repay my debt, I've taken in the orphans of a dead empire. A large heart, yet so little sense to go with it. Yina dabbles in things she should not. The spirit she obsesses over. If she is not careful, she will find herself joining it.
It's foreboding.
Groost is the strong right arm of this tribe. No man hunts better, and no man could do more to protect the ones he loves. Tales and songs are Silk's meat and drink. Would have made a fine bard in the old empire. Were a fraction of what he says true, we'd have nothing to fear from bandit nor beast, with Silk among us. I've read about Chevron of Umbra, and what she did to the warden at Axiom. You did well to end Brutus's sorry existence. But Chevron's barricade, that's sad news indeed. There is little enough freedom in Rayclast as it is, but to be stranded on that dismal coast, I pity the exiles to come. Would I know how to lower the barricade? Afraid not. I was a bit distracted the last time I took the pass. Hungry goatmen to avoid on that side, Alira's thralls on this side.
Alira is one of the 3 kings of bandits that we have to defeat.
I embraced the patronage that High Templar Dominus offered my struggling museum. I took his favor and conducted his research into the thaumaturgical arts practiced within the Eternal Empire. I wish I'd known then what I know now, that I was pandering to the warped dreams of a madman. The end of learning is the beginning of death.
Greetings, survivor.
What? We are Asmeri. You are not. Eramir is not. Life was good when it was just Asmeri.
Yeah.
Yena thinks she knows the spirit, that it talks to her. She talks to herself.
Yeah.
Silk is no hunter. Silk scares children with stories at fire time. That 8 leg he wears, he did not kill it. Found it in the forest there of age. I would like to see Silk face live 8 leg one day. See him wrapped up for lunch.
Again, I have to say, like, this guy is funny. He doesn't even mean to be.
They fall from trees, try to swarm over you like fleas. Their chieftain stand back when he beats his chest. Bark is worse than bite.
This is our home. We hunt, we grow, we build. Your kind in the forest kill, steal, and burn. Soon they will take it all, leave us no food. Then we must move, leave our home.
Don't worry, good sir. I will fix everything.
Exiles.
Ugh. I hate that he does that spit when you stop talking to him. I try to sell to other vendors just because of that spit sound. It's yuck. Right, off we go. I don't think I want to change to the crossroads just yet. I'll pick that up to sell, even if I'm not going to wear it. Modifier does that bear have on? Extra fire damage and exposure. Ah. No wonder he hurts. So we're definitely heading this way on the tree because I just picked up this point and there's no other option. Don't even need to alt tab to check. looking around for a cave map. Probably at the bottom left. Here we go, the den. Don't grant fast charges, that's a little bit mean. But an 80% chance to find the stuff. And hinder enemies on hit with spells. Yeah, hinder I think is a slow.
Have time to gather my will.
Alright, what do we find? Nothing of the right sort of flavor that I'm going for. If this was item level 35, I would use one of those currencies that I was getting a couple of days ago on them to really beef it up. Let's identify this one. Maybe it's got something cool on it. Wow. It's kind of a lot of extra damage over what I'm using. But I think my +2 to lightning spells is keeping me in the game here on using this one. Yeah. Rather than using any currency on the box, I'm just going to pop them open. There's the beast. And we're good. Yeah, it's kind of missing the movement speed. looking for another exit off of this map. I don't know if maybe they've changed the maps around, but I thought this also headed to a graveyard. I might be thinking of the
I
wrong
must
place.
have time to gather my will.
Oops. Just gonna need to go back a screen and fix that.
Exile!
There we go. 120% more chance to find the extra bits and pieces. I like that. Oh, and Ina isn't here this time. That's a shame. You know what? We'll head down the path first, because then we can get the waypoint for this zone.
I haven't slept. No one has slept. Not for 3 days, not since the black storm in the northern ranges. Not since the nightmares began. Violent and twisted night terrors. They whisper to us, tempt us, threaten us, beguile us. They promise terrible things in return for even more terrible acts. My husband, Daenerys, went to Alliston to find a doctor who might help. He should have been back yesterday. I fear for him. I fear for all of us.
I fear for them too.
It has been a little over a week since the Black Storm. My husband has not returned, and sickness now sweeps through our village. Many have died, and those who have lived have changed. These were folk we once called neighbor and friend. Now they limp and stagger through the night, their deformities as grotesque as the madness in their eyes.
Sounds a little bit like Bloodborne. Let's see if we can find the rest of the messages on this map.
I am no beast of burden.
Yeah, shoot. It's true. He speaks the great truth. My inventory is wrecked.
What?
Yeah, I spoke to the wrong guy.
The white beast's spirit is at rest. No more pain. Take this in thanks from me, and from the suffering animal that you have helped.
Take the energy shield reward and hope for the best. Yeah, we did okay. I'm going to keep my current one. It's better than this. In some ways. But really not in others.
Be well. Yes? There is land that has forgotten the spirit. Some man told the rocks and water a different dream. Now the rocks and water think they are man.
It's
They're
true.
true to you.
How be you? A great white beast is dead. Then make a tale. a song to sing of the mighty Exile and their teacher, Silk the Wise. Many will be impressed, yes?
Ooh, eh?
What do you want?
Rocks and water. They move and live like monkey and viper. They die like monkey and viper too. There is no heart to see, but there is a heart to stab, if you can find it with your spear.
Return if you must.
Yep, he speaks the truth. Find the heart and stab it, even if you can see no heart. Right, my challenge tree says we're going up this way, so off we go. Oh, we got a really cool node about the staff coming up. It's gonna be great. So some of those guys are called Kraten's scouts. We're going to be taking them out at some point. The leader Kraten lives off to the east here. And is your shield starting to look good? 83. So etching on the wall, on the wood 4 is a little bit later on. We haven't found 3 yet, but I'm assuming this is it over here. Oh, a boss man. Here we go, let's learn what happened next.
The moon was full the night of the Black Storm. It is full again. They have come for me. They have come for my daughters. Bravalo called out while the others skulked and muttered in the darkness. Corrin went to them, arms open, welcoming. The nightmares told her to. My uncle tried to stop her. Bravalo crushed his skull with his smith's hammer. I barred the doors and windows, but they screamed like monkeys and beat themselves bloody trying to get in. I had no choice. I took my 2 youngest and fled through the cellar, following the tunnel to the mill. All we can do is hide and hope. God help us.
Monstrous. The bad things happened.
3 Lunari gone now since it all began. Perhaps I am the only one who still looks upon Lunaris, who remembers her name. Soon, I will be gone, and the moon will go on alone. My husband has returned, and he hunts for me. My dead husband hunts me. Corrin, too, and my uncle. Corpses rise and walk and feed. My girls, they walk now and feed. God has forsaken us. Lunaris is my witness. Tonight, I return to my family.
Grizzly. So Lunaris is it's an actual like moon god. We find that out later on. In I don't know, Act 9 or 8 or something. Let's have a bit more of a look around. I can't imagine there'll be any more etchings, so maybe I can just go. But we'll look around, see if we can find some things like this. So we've got level 15 one. That's cool, that's nice.
What have you got for me today, Exile?
Yeah, I really like this league. I think this is great. Kinda like that I haven't had to fight anything at the graveyard when we make the items as well. That's a refreshing change. So, did a lot of the different things. I think we're gonna head down into the graveyard. Used to be my favorite level when you had to do Act 1 to 4 and then start again, and then run Act 1 to 4 and then start again. Seeing as you only get to do it really the once now, it's not so great as it was. I think there's a map maybe that's based around this, but it's not the same. They change which enemies are on it. Wow, carrion wasps. That's a new enemy type. I don't remember those. Oh, and they deal poison. Little gits. So this used to be like just zombies and skeletons, and then they replaced the skeletons with statues. Oh no, there's a bit of both. But we got wasps here now as well. I like that. I think there's a lot of forethought in Path of Exile. When they create new content, they go back to the old content and hand some of it over. So that shrine gave me Death Doesn't Wait, which I'm assuming is massive attack and cast speed, because I am zooming along. Seems to be AoE ranged as well, because my look at that, the distance that's traveling. Oh, that could be cast speed though still. Interesting. I don't remember this blocked off path. I guess that's where you come out now once you defeat Joffrey, maybe? 27. Yeah, I'll leave him.
I must have time to gather my will.
On this day, the second Sacrato of Verusi, 1334 IC, the Army of Purity remembers its most devout and beloved servant, Archbishop Geoffrey of Frisia. As spoken by Geoffrey, only will and truth can prevail over the evil of our own kin. High Templar Vol, commander of the Army of Purity.
Ah, so that's where Vol's from. And that's where Joffrey's from. Now we know.
A house of faith, fallen to desecration.
Some pretty sweet lightning resistance. Yeah. I need the fire and stuff. This one also has a lot more energy shield on, so we're gonna sell this one.
Speak. Exiles.
What would you like to know, Exile? The Fell Shrine is a shadow of what was once good in Rayclast. That sigil etched into its stones, it's a descry from when the Templar truly stood for something. To the ancestors of Ariath, the descry was a flickering torch in the night, a source of inspiration and comfort. Sad thing about torches, they go out.
Damn.
Fare you well.
The day has dawned.
I greet you.
She doesn't have a list of spells to sell yet at this point, so
Goodbye.
that's why I was checking in again. Solve the trial of ascendancy in this area. Yes, we do want to do that. It's very important.
Purity. The night must give way to the day.
It's a ripe one.
3% more chance to block spell damage while holding a staff. Yes. Check that out on our defense menu. So now we have the sum total of just the 3% chance we just picked up. And 80% chance to stop attacks as well. Very happy with it all. think I need to upgrade my health flask. It is not pulling its weight anymore.
I must have time to gather my will.
The crypt level 2. I don't know if the ascendancy trial is on this floor or that floor. So let's have a bit of a look around. Here we go.
Fear gnaws at the entrails of the faithful and the faithless alike. Fear of the unknown, fear of the future. An empire requires leadership that can assuage those fears through example, through wisdom, through strength. An emperor lights the way through the darkened caverns of uncertainty.
Zero hit run. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure I'll mess up in a minute. Ah, there it is. Huh. Oh, according to the map, there was a hole in the room in the previous. My lord, I did it wrong. Okay.
Shine boldly, so that all may find you when the night falls.
Sure thing, dude. Everybody needs to be able to find me when the night's fallen. It's the cash shop and not the map. Here we go. So we'll probably just head back over to where we can get to floor 2. Go find Joffrey. Pretty sure this was supposed to open. Never mind.
I must have time to gather my will.
Got a little bit more survivability in there as well. I think I take the whole node. I do. I go down both sides. This gets us to the end point quicker. So this one's probably better. Yep. Pick up these elemental resistances. Anything to help my elemental resistances. We're looking at 65, 33, and 28. It's not good. Could be better. Ooh, experience monsters. We want to pop as many spiders as we can, and there are lots of spiders on this floor from what I remember. Sapphire flask, you say? Sure, why not? I might want one later. Who knows? We're almost at Joffrey's room. This looks like that sort of area. Here we go. Here we go. He Joffin. Oh wow, they changed this model a lot.
I am no beast of burden.
Darn. Got a lot of this shaped item. Is this a... oh. Fine. Oh, cool. We got another achievement-y thing done. another 4% to all elemental resistances and another 3% chance to block spell damage. So we should be quite good at blocking spells now. I mean, not, you know, in the scheme of things, but almost a 10% chance for when a spell hits me for it to do nothing. Because at the moment, and most of the time, blocks are a perfect defense, like a parry or a dodge in a lot of games. I think I'm gonna head to the middle looking for more spiders. Having that spider modifier that gives them 400% more experience is so worth it.